Mm. Wagwan people thems. Well, welcome to my channel. My name is Luke, and it's the first time that you're here. I say welcome. Hope you enjoyed your stay. This is a little piece of the internet for me to kind of enjoy all the things that I love. So music, anime, movies, TV series, and get to talk about that with people that also love the same stuff too. So if that's you, buckle on in. So I know that Dimash has is now part of a talent show, I think, called Virtuosos, and it looks as though that there's, I don't know if this is version 4. It says V4 plus. I don't know what V4 plus means. I'm presuming it means version 4. I don't know. But I am very keen to kind of find out a bit more about it. And on my Patreon, Jeff has sent me a couple of little things, and there's a few little clips of Dimash on this show. From what I can gather, because this is literally the first time that I've typed it in, from what I can gather, this is a talent contest for what looks like, well, they look like very established singers, or at least the type of singing that brings about that very operatic, almost classical type of esque type of singing. May not exactly be that, but what I'm gathering from the thumbnails I can see. So I know that there's a duet that Dimash does with Placido Domingo, who I've not heard of before. And I think he also does a duet of Ave Maria with someone as well on this show. So I'm just quite keen to see all of it. So if I'm jumping around from little clips to clips, don't be alarmed, that's the reason why. But yeah, let's see. So I think there's a 50-second clip that that Jeff mentioned, where I think Dimash is talking about what doing a duet with Placido means to him, I think.
I never been in Budapest before. It's my first time, and in Budapest my dreams come true, because all my life, from my childhood time, I had a dream to meet with Placido Domingo and to work with him together. I told him I comes to music because of you, and when I was 5 years old, I had a VHC with his concert. So in that time, from that time, I believe to our meeting. So Budapest, it's amazing. I love Budapest.
Do you know what? Even watching that, so what I said to Jeff was, I was like, I really want to. Obviously, I'm gonna. There's some of his concerts I still need to dive into, but I'd really love to kind of dive into some like a documentary almost, like that kind of talks about like the beginning part of Dimash's life and where he comes from, and I've seen little bits here and there, but it'd be great to watch a show like that. So even just listening to him talk about what a dream singing with Placido Domingo means to him, I'm going to need to find out a bit more about Placido and what his accolades are, and I guess what it is about him that Dimash holds so dear. But it's just really awesome to watch him just be in a suit and just talking. Like, I guess when you come from the perspective of someone that's been reacting to his performances, it's just nice to kind of see that difference and see what makes that and what that's all about. So definitely want to be watching a bit more of what happens on this Virtuoso show. I presume they've invited him as a guest, like a judge on the show. So that's really awesome, because I mean, if you're gonna get judged by anybody, would you not want to be judged by someone like Dimash? So the performance then, let me just see. I'm linking new tab. It's the Pearl Fishers duet. Is on Dimash's official channel. Okay, so this is I don't know anything about this gentleman, like I've just said, so I don't know what to expect. Aside from it looks as though there's a full orchestra. It's opening up to what looks like a violin. So yeah. Wow. 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 I think I guess for me anyway, I think the reason why that is just so awesome is, again, it's such a divergence from what is like, if you were to jump into my Spotify playlist right now, I think the last thing you'd find are things like calypso and soca and basically Afrobeat, like just like reggae type of music. So it's so different to listening to this pace of music, and what's really interesting actually is, even though I don't know Placido Domingo, even though I don't know him, I've never seen him before, I get this sense of regality about him, and maybe the way in which that Dimash is performing with him. 'Cause I'm so used to Dimash being this elaborate performer, but this was so much more, I guess, fitting for the occasion of what it was he was singing for and at, and who with, and from what I've understood of Dimash in all the different Dimash reactions I've done, he's a really humble person. He's a really humble person, really grateful for the opportunity to kind of share his gift with people. And the fact that in that clip we just saw that he was saying that this is a dream for him to sing with Placido. You can kind of see within that performance how much it meant to him as he was singing. It was interesting as well, just watching how he forms the sound with his mouth, and how this, particularly this style of singing is, we all know that Dimash has got that voice, that big supersonic voices and all that kind of stuff, but actually in this it was so moderated in terms of the style in which he was singing. You can actually see how his mouth was forming to make those notes and those sounds. It was awesome how they harmonized together. It's a shame because I didn't want to stop the video because this didn't have any captions on it. So I'm just going to have a quick look and just see if there are any versions that have got any subtitles, because it would be great to know what he was singing about. Usually the ones on Dimash's channel do have subtitles, so I'm surprised that this one doesn't. It doesn't have it on here. It doesn't. But you know what? I'm a big believer, like I've said many times before, that it's not every single performance that needs the subtitles. Oh, hang on, there are subtitles here. You know what? I'm going to watch this video because this has got subtitles on it. And it probably will give me a little bit more information about the show, because I don't really know much about it, at all. So yeah, I'm going to watch this person that has got subtitles on it. So I think he's saying Placido Domingo and Hauser, and is that Dimash? I'm not sure what language that's in though. But let's have a look. Oh, Maestro is a maestro. I actually don't know what a maestro is. I thought a maestro was like the conductor, but I don't think that's the case, because obviously Placido wasn't conducting then. And the video next to this one says, "Happy birthday, Maestro Placido Domingo." Well, happy birthday.
Друзья, мы с вами уже 100% услышим дуэт Димаша с маэстро Пласидо Доминго. Это стало известно, так как в интернете появилось видео с музыкального конкурса детских талантов Virtuosos, на котором эти артисты поют вместе. Они будут сидеть в жюри данного конкурса вместе с многими известными музыкантами, например, такими как Хаузер, с которым совсем недавно Димаш записал небольшой совместный видеоролик на его песню «Ave Maria». С вами канал D-Podcast, канал, который целиком и полностью посвящен жизни и творчеству народного артиста мира Димаша Кудайбергена. Спасибо, что вы с нами, друзья. Мы начинаем.
Thank you for making the video. I need to watch that. Is this Hausa?
Такие громкие имена в одном
Wow.
шоу – это действительно настоящий праздник искусства для всех ценителей настоящей музыки. В жюри самые достойные представители искусства. Димаш прекрасно смотрится и достоин быть среди них.
100%.
Как приятно смотреть на созидание, на красоту, на вдохновение. Вот чем взрослые люди должны заниматься – создавать
Thank you.
красоту вместе с детьми. Хочется сказать о том, что Пласидо Доминго и Хаузер уже не первый сезон являются членами жюри этого прекрасного детского
Okay.
шоу, но Димаш будет участвовать в нем впервые.
Okay.
И они вместе с Маэстро приготовили для всех невероятный сюрприз. Данное шоу должно будет выйти 29 декабря, поэтому осталось совсем чуть-чуть, друзья, но я уже жду не дождусь.
I get the excitement. I get it. Wow. I'm taking. Right, I get it. You know what? I want to watch the actual
На
performance.
нашем канале вы можете найти
Okay. So I'm going to pause that there because it's already 20 minutes long. So thank you very much for watching that with me. Thank you also to Top. I'm not sure what that second word says, but that last video that I just saw, thank you very much for making that available and putting subtitles on there. I really appreciate that. I don't know whether I'm going to watch all of this Virtuoso show, but I definitely will be dipping in for any kind of key performances. So I'm going to be very reliant on anyone who is watching this to let me know if there's anything particularly Dimash related that I should be watching. But I'm now going to go and watch the Ave Maria with Dimash and Hauser and just see what that's like. I need to watch a bit more of Hauser as well. He's piqued my interest. I don't really follow many musicians who are just like instrumentalists. So I think is it Martin? Yeah, Martin is someone who has like come on my radar since someone recommended him. I think it was Tanya actually who recommended me to watch him. So I think I want to delve a bit more into Hauser as well. But yeah, for now, I kind of want to watch Hauser and Dimash. But that duet, like I said, between him and Placido, it's awesome that it meant something to him. But that was very easily conveyed to us as viewers, that you could see it. And even though I don't know what they were singing about per se, the sense that it brought, as I said, the regality that it brought, the sense of occasion that it brought, you can't help but just sit back and be like, wow, because it's that level of singing, that type of singing, it may not be for everybody, but I think if you can appreciate music for what music is, in all its different varieties and all different forms, I think that's a really awesome, it's just a really awesome performance to be able to witness. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching a bit more. So yes, if you did enjoy this with me, thank you for watching, number one. But if you did enjoy this, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. That would be awesome, and it helps with the algorithms, all the good stuff. And also, and now doing this full time. So any support that you would like to support the channel with would be amazing as well. So I do have a YouTube membership. If you want to become part of my channel, that'd be great. I also have a Patreon, so like all my full reactions will be on Patreon. And if neither of those float your boat, I've also got a super thanks. So you've got different options there depending on what you want to do, if you want to anyway. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.